Hey y'all, this is Trishelle and I'm back with another video. Today's video is pretty important to me just because it's my first like official non-makeup hair anything, and I know I've been posting like the last 3 videos pretty much have been like just makeup or hair, but I really want to let you guys know that I'm exploring every option. So today I'm going to go do my first story time about when I got caught stealing when I was 15 years old. I don't just steal. My probably 3rd or 4th time in life stealing was the time I got caught. So let's just say I learned my lesson. So anyways, to tell you guys a little background, my best friend at the time was Brandy, and she kind of brought me on to stealing. Not saying she made me do it or anything, not at all, but she kind of got me started with just like, I would take like a little tiny stuff and she would take the bigger stuff. And then if my mom asked where I got it from, I'd be like, oh, Brandy bought it for me, or Chris bought it for me, which is Brandy's mom. So fast forward a couple weeks later, I'm sitting at home bored. My cousins are down for the summer. There's like this big old party planned for the grown-ups. And for some reason, I just texted my cousin Angela. Shout out to you, girl. And I'm like, hey, do you want to go to downtown mall? I heard it's hella easy to steal down there. And so she was like, yeah, are you sure? And I was like, yeah. You know, just telling her about me and Brandy and us going, you know, before and everything and not getting caught. So we were like, cool, we'll go tomorrow. So I asked my mom if we go to the mall. My mom said, yeah, gave me like $20 or something. So we got dropped off at the mall, and at first we went to Forever 21. It used to be stupid easy to steal from Forever 21. If anybody knows, don't try it now, but it used to be hella easy, especially downtown. If you guys are from Sacramento, California, y'all know what I'm talking about. So we first went into Forever 21, and I got like bracelets and sunglasses and fingernail polish and just little shit like that we could just actually take. And so I had scratch that. So before going into Forever 21, I went and bought something because I needed a bag. So I think I bought like 2 or 3 belly rings, and then I went to Forever 21 and we're just like, we're stealing, taking whatever, bracelets, whatever we thought was cute, sunglasses, whatever. Put them in the bag, walked out the store, it's fine. So then I'm like, let's hurry up and go to Macy's. So we go to Macy's, and when I tell you, we went in there, I had like a clear heart bracelet, I had like, and like maybe like a couple bracelets and stuff. And then I got like a jacket. Me and Angela went and got like the sensors off the jackets, and we got ourselves jackets. Rockaware jackets were just popping back then. Then we're about to leave, and our cousin John Tay was like, oh, I want a jacket. And so we're like, okay, let's go grab one. We're feeling ourselves. Okay, so the jackets are right here. The fitting rooms are right here. So we couldn't get the sensor off, so we had to go in the fitting room. So when I went in the fitting room, we seen, okay, we grabbed the wrong size because John Tay was like this big and this tall. So we grabbed like a large or medium. So we had to go back. So I was like, I'll go back and get one. On my way out, we see just a girl, and I'm like, oh, girl, you look so cute. And she's like, thank you. And that was it. So they were in there, so getting the sensor off, and I was going to get the next one. So when I came back in there, they were like, we got the sensor. It's fine. Let's just go. So I'm like, okay. So we get the stuff in the bag, and then we leave, trying to leave out of Macy's. And so my mom wasn't picking us up. We had to get on the light rail home, which is like the metro train or the metro rail, whatever. So that's what we have. We call it a light rail in Sacramento. And so we had to take that home or whatever. So we're walking out the store. We're hella excited, man. We think we got away with murder. Like, we're like, hell yeah. We got new jackets. We got jewelry, all this shit. As soon as we step foot outside, this white guy, he looked like he had like strawberry blonde, almost red hair. And he's like, stop. This is a loss prevention of Macy's something something. You have been caught shoplifting. If I tell you, my fucking heart dropped. I was like, are you serious? And so I'm like, fuck. So I start panicking. So he's like, how old are you guys? And so John Tay is like 12. So Angela said 12. And I was like, 12? And he's like, well, I know you're not 12. And I was like, okay, well, I'm 15. And Angela said she was 14, whatever. So they were walking us back to, the, like, I guess the holding cell or whatever. And I'm not taking it serious. Like, none of us are really taking it serious at one point, but I was like taking it the least serious. So I'm in there and I'm talking to them and I'm asking them, can I use the handcuffs? Can I try on the handcuffs? Can I do this? And I'm just not taking it seriously. So then, like, we're calling your parents and so they can come get you or whatever. So they called my mom, and my mom was like, I'm not coming to get them. Take them to jail for all I care. Like, I don't care. So my cousins, Jonte and Angela, started crying, like, crying over there. And I'm like a little nervous, but I'm trying not to act like I am. So I'm just like, whatever, blah, blah, blah. So they ended up going by our stuff and dumping everything out the bags that we had. And I'm telling you, all the shit that we sold from Forever 21, he's just dumping. And then he's like, do you have receipts for any of this? And I was like, no, I didn't really ask for one. And then he looked at me, and then another lady was like, kids don't keep receipts. And I was like, and so anyways, they ended up giving us back all the stuff that we sold from Forever 21, and then my heart bracelet that I got from Macy's. And then they ended up, of course, keeping the Macy's shit. So they ended up keeping all the stuff that they saw still, which was the 3 jackets and maybe a couple little things here and there. And so they ended up calling my aunt, Angela's mom. So they called T. Angie, and she agreed to come get us. And I was like, oh, fuck, thank God, because my mom was a savage. She was not playing. She was like, fuck that. I'm not coming to get her ass doing that stupid shit, which I get now, but back then I was hella hurt. I was like, what? So anyways, so my aunt came and got us, and she rides the bus to work as well. So she came and got us, and we rode the bus home, and she was just going on and on and on. Mind you, as we're walking behind her, I dropped everything down the drain. Everything. I didn't keep anything that I sold that day, even though I got away with stealing a lot of those. I didn't keep shit. I was so scared to go home. So I went home. And on the way home, my aunt's like, you guys are not that unlucky that you get caught stealing your first time. That means y'all are up at the mall stealing all the time, blah, blah, blah. And so we get home, and my mom, like, makes me clean off the porch. Mind you, again, don't tell her I mean, you're going to hear it, so sorry, Mom. But the porch is, like, this big. Like, here, but, like this big, the porch. Well, the porch was a nice size. It was like, if you see my arms, from here all the way to if I extend my arm out, it was probably like that long on both sides. It wasn't that big because we were in an apartment, so I sweeped it up and cleaned it up. And, I mean, my mom was pissed. Don't ask me for shit. It was the worst. Like, I had probation for hella long. I had to write letters to Macy's. I had to do community service. And literally, it was the worst. And I did not think I was going to get caught. It was the most scariest shit in my life. I was like, why steal? And now I really understand. Like, I didn't get in as much trouble as people get in for stealing. Because I know my older sisters, because I have about 6 older sisters. And I remember, like, I don't know if it was all of them or whatever, but we all went to the mall and they were stealing. And they got that ass toe up. Like, toe up. But me, I just had to clean the porch, and then there was a big old party. Oh, my mom didn't let me watch TV or talk on the phone or nothing like that for, like, a day. But the next day, we had, like, this big old family party. So then I ended up getting off punishment after a day. But, lesson learned. Do not steal from Macy's, no matter how old, no matter how easy someone tells you it is, because, honey, they got cameras like a motherfucker. My friend, I believe she told me that they didn't have cameras in the panty section, so my ass was walking around the panty section just stealing, and apparently they had them, because no, the only thing the officer did say was that I didn't have part in stealing 2 or damaging 2 of the jackets, because we had a total of 4, because remember, we took a medium in there. And so they ended up damaging the medium because they couldn't get it off. And then we got another one off, which was a small one. So, but yeah. So that is my very first story time about how I got caught stealing. I know it was a quick story, super simple, but I just wanted to throw something out there, especially since I did not post on Friday like I was supposed to. So thank you guys so much for watching my story time. If you guys have any ideas about any other story times, tutorials, or videos you guys want me to do, any topics that you want me to talk about, just let me know and I'll go ahead and do videos on.